If you told me a few years ago that I'd spend so much of my time painting sheep, I would have laughed. When I started painting, I had never planned to become the sheep lady. But looking back now, it actually makes a lot of sense because my love of sheep started long before I ever lifted a paintbrush. I've loved sheep since I was a child. I honestly can't really explain why. I've just always been drawn to them. Over the years, I've collected all sorts of sheep things, decorations, gifts, ornaments, clothes. If it has a sheep on it, there's a good chance I'll love it and I'll probably own one. And whenever I'm driving through the countryside and spot a sheep in a field, I'll often pull over and park and just go and say hello. And I know that probably sounds a little bit unusual, but there's something about them that has always made me smile. I love their gentle nature and their curiosity and the fact that they seem completely content just to be themselves. So when I started painting Scottish landscapes, it was probably inevitable that they would appear in my work. They were not a strategy. They weren't something added because I thought I should or I thought they would sell. They were always part of the way that I see the world. For me, painting is about much more than copying what I see. It's about capturing a feeling, the atmosphere of a place, the changing weather, quiet moments that make you stop and look. And sheep are such an important part of the Scottish landscape. You see them on every hillside, beside lochs, on winding roads, and some of the most beautiful places in Scotland. I think they add to it and they give the landscape a sense of belonging. They tell a story about the place. They're much maligned, but I don't think they deserve it. Any issues with sheep are actually human problems. I think one of the reasons I keep returning to sheep is because they represent something very simple: quiet resilience. They stand through rain, wind, cold, changing seasons. They don't need to demand attention, they just belong. And perhaps that's something I admire. There's something very grounding about seeing sheep just being in a wild landscape. They remind me to slow down and appreciate the beauty around me. The sheep might be part of the painting, but the real subject is always the place and the peace. So, the original question was, why do I paint sheep? Because they're part of the landscape I love, because they remind me of quiet moments, wild places, and the beauty of simplicity. And because, if I'm honest, I've loved them for as long as I can remember. They make me smile. They made me smile as a child, and they still make me smile now. I don't think I'll ever run out of sheep to paint, and I really hope I don't. Thank you for watching. If you would like to follow my journey as I build my life as an artist here in Scotland, I'd love to have you along. I'll see you in the next one.